early on.
With which ball?
Comboing the 10 early, you can't win the game early. You have to shoot the 10 ball last. Yourself in a bad spot.
What a good kick shot, but
hit it solid. But yeah, that's
it's
not
a sellout here.
That's definitely in every comfortable in every situation. Doing the same thing.
Yeah, his pre-shot routine is so
Shane, I really thought that he was going to float down and try to do something on the safety side with that 4 because it was very routine out for him.
Check on that white ball there. Beautiful first rack. Barring some kind of a miracle, we're going to see a 1-0 scoreline in favour of Alcaide.
Yeah, ball in hand game at at this level, it's rare, especially with Shane. Rack, and it caused a lot of drama for Shane. That's for sure. These Predator balls are so cool. All right, game 1.
I hail from. This is not elementary. Yeah, that's the shot.
Yeah.
Put the 1 ball on the nameplate.
He played it behind the 10.
Does he get behind the 10?
No, but he definitely got the give yourself 2 chances to hook him. But he went for the bank.
Yeah, that's aggressive, and that is going to be rewarding.
There it is. For his aggression, he's a world-class ball pocketer, and his break, nice shot. Going to take game 2.
Yeah. I've never played against Shane Van Boening personally, but I can just imagine he's a very intimidating opponent.
And, I like to say my claim to fame is the first time we played, I beat him. But he's beat me a lot. He's a great player, and he's really fun.
The balls.
Yeah, that's, you get rewarded whenever you play that way sometimes.
And that was a big cut shot to take on. That's a tough shot, playing it to the blind pocket.
He really, he can execute well. Now just floating this ball over, pretty natural, really. Oh, no, he played it from the corner.
Yeah, he played the second rail.
Yeah, that's what you'll notice.
And the middle pockets are very tight. And obviously they're playing, which is
avoiding the trouble for sure. 2 rails, pretty textbook. Off to the race.
He's got such lovely touch.
He does, and that's what me and Jeremy
their touch.
Yeah, it's
You're in my head, Joey.
I apologize. There's got to be some really strong players from Australia. I'm trying to think. Who would you say the strongest 2? I mean, if he can get to the 2, it's pretty simple.
He's played under the 2.
Nice shot.
Better percentage shot most of the time.
And they do it without even thinking about it. Without even looking. He makes it look when,
Is he going to bump the 7? Just past it beautifully. I just let the players play. I just sit there in absolute awe and admiration for how easy they make it look. Now, nice. So easy to get skid when you're playing that kind of shot, isn't it?
Exactly.
Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
Nicely done. For sure. Because the break that he's been trying to execute doesn't seem to be working.
And I wasn't expecting to see anybody. He stood next to me, and I thought he was a friend of mine. I started talking to him. Just, when you look at someone, he looks so familiar.
Yeah.
And Ruiz.
They're very professional.
The Mosconi Cup is such a huge event.
Oh, yeah.
It's so much action. It's great rivalry, but off the table.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like any sporting event. I mean, you watch basketball players after a big hug or whatever, I mean, you develop a relationship with these guys. When you see them, you want to, you want to drill them whenever you can. But at the end of the day, he wants to make sure that he cues it right with the right amount of spin.
Oh, he's played it dead weight.
There you go.
Got to need a lot of nerve to play a shot like that. You pinch it.
Yeah, you can just roll it and then take a little bit of a cut on the 4. Come up and down the table. There you go. Didn't let the buzzer phase him.
Yeah, we had the buzzer go off by accident there.
Yeah.
It was not a foul.
He was like, what are you talking about? I just got down on the ball. Sharked easily.
Well, I remember Earl Strickland saying that he would like to have a 15-second shot clock. He'd be feeling really good right now.
Yeah, this is definitely nice to see. Just about right, which, this is
how does he
typically
do it?
How
How does he stay so hungry?
I started reading this book about Phil Jackson, and he commentated about amateur player or somebody like that, and Shane just says, no, I'm going to play it off the ball. Not the right shot for somebody at a lower caliber. But that is a rare miss.
Ooh. Wow. Possibly. We haven't seen much of David yet this match.
No, we really haven't. Shane, like he might have rushed that 5 just a hair. I mean, I think he only had a half a pocket anyways, but...
And it was off the rail, too.
Hopefully dodge a break from Shane if he can win this game. And then that's the thing about the alternate break form.
A little bit of right-hand side there. Float down.
Ooh.
He would have loved to have gone down lower. Pressure shot here.
Nice shot.
Oh, wow. Wow, that's a class of David right there. Every time.
Oh, yeah.
Every shot.
He's
Even in that big
repetitive.
shot moment there, he took the same time. He fired that in at 100 miles an hour.
Yeah, David is back, ladies and gentlemen. This is the David run. It can really put some heat on Shane. So,
I still don't see what he's going to do. Oh, no.
Now they both missed that 5 ball in that same close to it. Then he can just float naturally into him.
You're right.
Oh, he came a little high. As long as he can get somewhat on the top side angle where that 6 is at for the 7. And he got the 9 and the 8 or just the 9? There.
There you go.
And he came a little bit too thin on it.
Oh, yeah. Now,
shots. Now, does he play it all the way around?
Straight.
Oh, gosh. I mean, just center pocket, perfect speed a few times.
Wow.
There it goes.
Wow. To put himself on the hill.
You just got to love it. It's fun to watch.
People are clapping left, right, center.
Oh,
I'm clapping.
I've got to live in the past in this game. If you do, you're doomed.
That was a good shot of his cue action. That was dead straight.
Spin it up for the 4. Just right off the rail. Oh, he drew it. Nice shot, though. Ragged underneath the 10.
In the
or
middle
behind
pocket.
the 10. Just right there.
There you go. Nice speed. Really good speed.
Now, does the 6 go past the 9?
Behind or in front at this moment, just by looking at him.
That's a really good point because, he, like we said earlier, world class.
Lots of heart.
Never give it. I mean, you can't ever give up. I mean, at this changing in a flash.
Oh, yeah. He's just letting Shane know, hey, I'm still here. If you want to win.
Yeah. You know, the late starts, though, that's so difficult. I mean, when you think about the Moscone Cup, lead out. You know, come to the match every time with that gear.
Well, they raced the 5 sets.
There it goes.
This is a very difficult bank shot.
Oh, if he'd have hit it.
So he played it at good speed.
Oh, no. That pocket right there.
That pocket's hurt, David.
I was honestly wondering if he was going to play for the 2 in the top left corner. I think if he gets the cue ball anywhere near where the 2 is at, he's going to be looking pretty good. And he got a decent angle on his.
Entertaining us all out there at home with his beautiful stroke. Pattern play, composure.
Throw it in with a little spin, maybe. He played it.
Beautiful.
There, okay. A little bit and get your position on the 8 up table.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, boy.
Oh, my goodness.
Very, very rare. Just didn't really put the acceleration that he wanted on it. And
what a lifeline for Alcaide.
Definitely. Here in Vegas at the Diamond 10 ball. Set up, like you said, it's just immaculate.
Amazing, amazing.
By far the best.
Try and find that rail. There you go.
Nicely done.
Beautiful.
Makes it a little easier now. Don't roll, just roll it nicely.
He played that with an interesting speed.
I'll be honest with you.
So nice, so consistent.
Yeah. He had a very good stroke on that ball.
Wow.
Taking full advantage of Shane's
He's
mistake.
Looking more and more like that man that won the World Pro Masters last year.
He's thinking and let you know.
That's what he's saying. Yes, inadvertently, that's what he's saying with his movements and motion. Wow.
Yeah, so Shane, I'm willing to bet that he puts a little extra into this next. You don't win 6 U.S. Opens and multiple titles all around the world.
Well, you don't know this, but Shane's actually my favorite player.
Awesome.
I think it's big break needed here.
Sounded really solid.
What a powerful break. Look at that pop and stop.
I mean, he obliterated those balls right there.
Best player in the world, of course.
Now, yeah, just a little bit of spin there. Now play this 2-ball.
Well, you play the extra hour because I think that there'd be still. Would there still be adrenaline? You think at this level? I think there still would be.
Should be the shot of the match here. Now
Need to be perfectly still on this shot.
Nice shot.
Beautifully executed.
Taking care of.
Definitely the more positive shot there. Beautiful.
Yeah, because now he can just play that 7 and come around 3 rails for the 9. That's always really important at any level.
Is that to release the pressure?
I mean, that
or to settle
with your it's stalking the table, you know. There you go. Came 2 rails.
You don't want to be straight here. You do not want to be straight here.
Like forcing it a little bit with some left.
Beautiful.
Oh, he struck that nicely.
Wow. What a beautiful match to watch.
Okay, all right. There we go. No announcers curse. Hey, that was so much fun.
What a wonderful match. Congratulations to Van Boening on this